Every time I put on one of his dresses, I feel like I want to go to a party and have a glass of champagne and be in Paris.
Imbued with a mix of Parisian romance and Italian glamour, designer Giambattista Valli's work is a first-class favorite among both the stylish Hollywood jet set and the sophisticated it girls on the international social scene.
What do you think about Mr. Valli and his work?
Fantastic.
It's a very glamorous collection always, and he makes clothes. He cuts them for women with curves, which is me, and it's what I love, to not feel like I won't fit into something when I go into the dressing room.
There's just something so unbelievably unique about the stuff that he makes. It's so wearable and it's so appropriate, but at the same time it's like different than anything I've ever seen.
This is the girl that inspires me. So, you know, I live with them, they come to me, I go out with them, and it's exactly what my muses.
The Italian-born Valli first began his career in Rome, landing a job with Roberto Capucci, followed by stints at Fendi and Krizia. In 1997, he moved to Paris to start work at Emmanuel Ungaro, where Valli was eventually handpicked by Ungaro to take over the reins of the house when he retired in 2000.
I had certain people here. They did not have the obsession like I have. Finally, we find Giambattista 4 years ago.
It's never like him being the master and me like learning. It's always like being together, working together, being like have like a friend relation between us, giving an exchange. Him giving to me like classical music, me giving to him like contemporary artists. You know, it's always like an exchange. And we never talk really about fashion.
Though he was credited with bringing a fresh view to Ungaro, as well as attracting a new generation of hip, young devotees, in 2004, his contract with the house was not renewed. Without skipping a beat, the following season, Giambattista debuted his own label on the Parisian runway.
I finished my circle at Ungaro, so I wanted to have a new experience, and I wanted to express myself, to express my silhouette, my woman. I wanted just to go on inside myself.
I'm so happy he's doing his own line. It makes so much more sense. I just think he makes women look beautiful and elegant. It doesn't make a statement that's not flattering on a woman, and I think that's why women worldwide have all liked his clothes.
Sales nearly tripled in the first 3 years, and a growing demand for made-to-order pieces led to Valli launching his first haute couture collection in 2011. Valli was also tapped by the outerwear brand Moncler in 2008 to inject his feminine aesthetic to the Gomme Rouge women's line.
Moncler, it's one item. It's like the iPod for Apple. You know, it's one item. It's like the quilted jacket. So it's not a collection. It's one item that you have to interpret it in several different ways. So for me, it was to put an idea of collection in each item.
Giambattista has a real appreciation of the dressmaker's art in a very kind of unabashed, almost old-fashioned way, and there are clearly lots of women who respond.
It almost feels like it's clothes from another time, but it feels very modern at the same time. I think it's that perfect hybrid of really what's chic and sophisticated, but doesn't feel old and staid at the same time.
Our philosophy is to do something that is timeless, but it's something that you want to keep on your wardrobe for years and years and years. When we are talking about style, style has no price. So if you have style, you can put it on everything.